Pete Wrigley.
I googled Jeff, but I don't see a picture of this guy.
You just Google the word Jeff.
You just Googled Jeff.
Yeah, so we've got Jeff Wittek. He's at Jeff on Instagram. That's the number one result.
I'm surprised he didn't get hacked and his account stolen by
Then
somebody.
we got Jeff on Wikipedia with a picture of the Amazon guy.
Mm.
And the number one person result is Jeff Beck, the guitarist.
From Beck.
No.
No.
Jeff Beck and Beck are different people, and it took me a good chunk of my life to learn that.
It's rough.
Because I never bought a Beck album, and I never bought a Jeff Beck album. So I just always sort of assumed that like it was a white guy playing guitar, and I just like, wow, this guy's really playing some good solos this time. And like,
Well, you know, I just fucking learned something new today.
Is Jeff Beck in Cake?
No, but he was in the Yardbirds.
Oh.
yeah,
Oh, so he had contact
the
with
pre-Zeppelin band
Yeah.
with
Jimmy Page
Holy shit, I'm learning new shit today.
Mhm.
and
Eric Clapton or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, who the fuck is Beck? Is Beck his first name?
no,
It's just Beck.
Yeah, Beck.
It's like Cher.
Yeah, Beck is. I've witnessed this theory on the internet that Beck has actually been multiple people, and they continue to just sort of switch out the mid-30s white guy that plays guitar every like 5 or 10 years whenever quote unquote Beck gets tired.
Whenever he hits a 38.
when just
Well, that's why he comes out with all of those. He comes out with an album a year. Yeah. It's like 6 different Becks. They're all working on it.
Well, look, I have a
I've
new
heard the
thought
same
on this.
theory with Andrew WK. That
Oh, yeah.
just like
Yeah.
they keep finding dudes with white V-necks and long hair that play piano and scream about parties.
And are covered in
And-
blood for no reason.
Yeah, they just the nosebleed. I feel like it's like a wrestling thing. Like they get ready to have a nosebleed before they go on stage.
Yeah.
So that like when they get to it and it's time to party, we will party hard. They'll like just sort of like slap their face or something, and the blood just starts pouring.
he just puts little
Dusty
razor
Road style.
Yeah. He just puts little razor blades inside of his nose, and then when he's ready, he just breathes out really hard.
Just the tiniest amount of cutting.
Little
This is
razor-
rough. Well, the internet says that Beck is named Beck Hansen, and I just, that reminds me of Hansen.
He was
Maybe like this is
The
this
fourth
is all
Hanson brother?
part of the
Oh
ploy
my
here.
god,
The fourth Hanson brother. The older Hanson brother.
Like, look, y'all.
the one that
suck.
can't sing.
It's weird. There's a third Jonas brother who can't sing.
But
Figure
he's-
that out. I
he's-
watched the Jonas Brothers on fucking SNL or some shit.
he's in the band though.
And
isn't
he's
he?
in the Jonas Brothers. He just plays guitar and he avoids the microphone at all costs.
He's the weird looking Jonas. I mean,
he is the weird looking. He's the least attractive of the 3 Jonas Brothers.
like they all
He's
have
the average Joe.
yes,
Yeah.
The average
and
Jonas.
his name might be Joe. One of them is Joe.
Is it Joe Jonas? Is he the one that doesn't? Is he the average Joe? I'm gonna shit my pants.
I have to look it up now. Joe.
Yeah, you really do.
Jonas.
Well, there's Kevin.
No, Joe
right?
Jonas is the attractive one.
Oh,
He's the
Joe
one-
Jonas is the hot one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's the one that's married to Sansa.
Yes.
Oh, good for
Sansa.
him.
Sophie Turner.
Yes.
Yes. It's Kevin or
I want to know
Nick.
if she kept the dragon.
It's Kevin. He looks like a Kevin.
Oh yeah, it's definitely Kevin Jonas.
He's just like
Kevin Jonas.
Yeah, and like it's not like he's not attractive, but in comparison to his brothers, he's the least attractive.
Well, yeah, like everyone in that band is a fucking model. If you're not a fucking model, then you just like your normal dude. Kind of looks like Drake Bell.
I was thinking.
I'm pretty sure this guy was in the Academy Is.
oh god. He's so weird. He's like
he looked a lot more like Drake from way over there.
Behavior.
Sweet.
I'm not the only one who sings on this podcast anymore.
So we've been going through these. We've been Googling a lot of things today. So I think it might be a good idea to pull out our phones and see what our Google history is.
Oh no.
So I've already got mine open. So I'll just start this. I've got from top to bottom. I've got Kevin Jonas, Jonas Brothers, Michael C. Morona, Michael Cole podcast forecast. Ring doorbell work with Google Home Hub. 23andMe. Walmart jobs. Spreaker Black Friday. Worthwhile band. Jason Bateman. How to choose a drill bit. Temporary fencing. Espresso Bakery. In-wall cable management.
Wow.
That's kind of boring today.
How to choose your own drill bit tailor.
Yeah. Ka-chow.
Ciao.
That's a pretty average history, I guess.
I had a lot of things to look up. I thought about going to get a job at Walmart. Who knows?
Probably make a good bank.
Yeah, a good bank.
I make a good bank.
You can store all your money inside me. All your money is ours.
That was mine.
Well, prior to this morning's Googling, since we've been on air, I've been researching a video game. I'm trying to find a new Switch game to play while I'm on Christmas break. So I got Octopath Traveler. Oh, and then Mike Tyson. A lot of Mike Tyson for some reason.
A lot of Mike Tyson.
Only Mike Tyson.
Because we wanted to know if he won the fight last night. I didn't know he was fighting, but he didn't win or lose. I don't think.
It was a draw.
Hey, you got a haircut.
Octopath Traveler.
Got a couple of them cut.
Fire Emblem, Three Houses, Tactical RPG, Switch, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Pillars of Eternity, Switch, Battery Backup Sump Pump. Because I got concerned
homeowner
for a minute.
Quality homeowner.
Consumer Financial Protection Laws, Battery Backup Sump Pump again.
You searched it, then you looked something else up, and then you searched it again.
Yeah, I looked at it, and then I realized that I accidentally lost the page that I was on. And my Google search history doesn't go back very far. I'm just looking at history because I don't actually know how you looked at your search history.
I just go to the Google search bar.
Oh, see, I don't use that.
I do. I have to. I constantly Google shit.
You go to google.com. You don't just type it in your fucking search.
Yeah, https://www.google.com.
Are you one of those people that like asks your phone, like, okay, Google, can you go to google.com?
That's good. No, I just use Chrome browser for everything. So as soon as I open it, Google's right there.
Hey, there's
For
nothing wrong with
everything.
that.
He runs his apps in the Chrome browser.
If I can avoid downloading an app, I do.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm not
Fair
gonna read
enough.
all of. I'm not gonna read all of mine.
Or some of them lewd.
No. Well, Bruce Springsteen autobiography.
Human body inside asshole.
Yeah.
Vor.
Furry vor. Whatever you gotta do. No, translate Tortuga.
Wait, what?
There's a game called Tortuga, and I had to tell somebody that it means turtle in Spanish.
Yeah, I learned that from Breaking Bad.
The Isle of Tortuga.
Wallpaper paste, debug box, GIF horse.
GIF horse?
Yeah, don't post a GIF horse in your mouth.
Don't post a GIF horse in your mouth.
Kind of like spitting.
That's hilarious. All right.
Kind of like spitting, because I was looking up where Ben Gibbard was from.
Wait,
for
is
some
he
reason.
part of Kind of Like Spitting?
Yeah.
What?
And Gibbard was from kind of like Spain.
I didn't know
Yeah.
this.
Horror movie vinyl records, Discog records, and Mondo records, and The Loved Ones, which is a fantastic movie. No, it's not.
But wait, Ben Gibbard was part of Kind of Like Spitting?
Yeah.
No, he was not.
I looked it up.
No.
Ben Gibbard is not part of kind of like Spinning would be a huge band if that was the case.
Ben Gibbard was part of Kind of Like Spitting.
Music groups, Death Cab for Cutie,
Are you
the Postal
shitting
Service, Pedro the Lion, and Kind of Like Spitting.
What the fuck? When the fuck was he part of Kind of Like Spitting?
I mean, I guess it's Wiki. Well, no, it's from his.
I'm looking at it. It's.
Oh my God, he played drums for them. That's why we're not finding it.
I also only know one song by fucking Kind of Like Spitting, so I guess it shouldn't be too surprising for me, especially since that song is a cover of a fucking Bad Religion song.
Literally 2002, Ben Gibbard played drums for kind of like spitting record.
They just happen to be like, hey, we're in the same room. We'll fire our drummer if you could play drums for us for a year.
We're giving you old news here at Breakfast.
The label was Barstock. They recorded it like with one of the dudes from Death Cab for Cutie. So like it's it's a family affair.
So Ben literally just happened to be there, and they said
like, he was literally just like, I know a drummer, and the drummer that shows up is literally fucking Ben Gibbard.
What a surprise.
Oh, you guys need a drummer for this? No problem. Let me just call my buddy. I got a buddy who's an expert in that. Let me just call him down.
Yeah. He just worked with Dentel last year. No biggie.
No biggie. Oh, you've never heard of Death Cab for Cutie? Oh, all right. Well, here he is.
Imagine taking a break from recording the Postal Service LP to go track a kind of like spitting record.
Right.
And then just following it up nonchalantly with Transatlanticism 6 months later. What a year for Ben Gibbard.
Right?
He's never worked a day in his life because he does what he loves.
He loves what he does.
3 whole albums in 1 year.
Yeah. You could do something like that.
I'm speechless, y'all.
I mean, you're on a fast track. You put out a lot of music.
Oh yeah, I'm totally joking. I've definitely put out more than 3 albums this year.
Yeah.
It's 2020. What else are you gonna do?
Like literally, I started 2 bands in quarantine with like my small group of like people that I've actually been seeing. And when quarantine's over, we're just gonna call it. It'll be done. We'll go back to our normal stuff.
Hell yeah.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, I've got a Scorpio Death Club, which is like, it's like half and half, like Bikini Kill ass, like 80s punk, and like 2005 I Wrestled a Bear Once, like scenester emo.
All right.
Yeah, it's very we don't take ourselves very seriously. There's a lot of dancey synths and stuff, a lot of weird breaks. It's with 2 of the V Trigger members.
Oh, no shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's Julian and
it's some heavy stuff. And then I'm also doing a thing called I Hope So, and it's just straight up like I was sitting here, I was thinking to myself, how have I never fronted an emo band? And then quarantine hit, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to front an emo band right now. So I just sort of wrote a bunch of emo songs in like an open tuning and picked my twinkliest guitar amp and went at it.
It sounds great.
Very cool.
It's very fun.
Emo is my life, so I'm about it. I'm an emo kid that never grew up. I just don't look. I look like I grew up.
Is your live journal still up?
No,
that's.
I never had one of the. I wasn't that emo.
I mean, if the first thing you mention when you look at Jonas Brother is that they look like they're in the academy, you were probably pretty emo.
Well, he looked like a weird, like permed up Elvis from the academy is.
Yeah.
He had a weird perm.
Wes, I just really appreciate you putting that into perspective for us. That was good. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, these 2 knew me during those times, and I'm sorry, guys.
It's all right. You're out of it.
I'm always late to the punch, though. So it's like, as emo was fading away, I was like, oh, yeah, this is a good idea. I should do that. Oh, wait, what are you guys doing? I like that band. Oh, no. It's bad. Like
starting an emo band in 2020, everyone's looking at me like the process of sending this to labels. I actually sent it to the same labels that Close Down sent it to, and one was like, "This is not we like heavy things."
Are you talking about Tiny God?
I'm not naming. I'm not going to name names.
You know what? I'll actually. We'll bleep that out. Write that down, and I'll bleep that out.
Yep.
Okay, Close Down does a lot better job than I Hope So. I Hope So is my silly like project, and Close Down sat and waited for 2 whole years to release a new song last month. So there is a difference. Like I wouldn't sign me either. I would sign Close Down, but I actually told Eddie that I wouldn't because y'all deserved better.